So I guess what I want to say about this exercise, what I want to say about this exercise here, this Guy Fawkes mask, what did I want to say? Okay. The reason that I'm doing this, I mean, I chose the Guy Fawkes mask as a subject because it related to the Occupy movement, and this is all about occupying your heart, occupying what you love, occupying yourself. You know, if you can live your bliss, you know, and try to share as much of yourself and who you are, I guess that's kind of my artist statement. That's why I'm putting this stuff out there. I've been working with this material for about 10 years. I've discovered a whole bunch of things about it that I want to share, you know, and it would be amazing to see what people do with it, you know. Strangely enough, I had a neighbor over here the other day, and I showed him just the real basics of paper clay. And he was blown away. He makes, well, anyway, he makes this stuff, but he's never seen anything like paper clay. And he was blown away, and he said to me, "What if I get better at this than you?" And I thought, wow, what a weird thing that is to say. Because I don't care how good you get at it. I mean, I'm just a catalyst, you know, a doggalist actually. Yeah, you know, I just want to share knowledge and give this to people that they can do something with it, you know, because we've been living in this like time as money culture for like too long, you know, and Jose Arguelles used to say that, you know, there's a difference between the Gregorian calendar and the 13-moon calendar, you know, and we got to get out of this thinking that time is money and rather that time is art, and how you spend your life is art, you know. Your life is a story that's being written down in ink, you know, for all time. So anyway, that's, maybe I'm babbling on here, but that's where I'm at. So okay, the clay's getting dry, and so am I actually from that herb. Here's to ya.
24/7, right here on CBC Jazz.
Let's do this. Okay, we're recording again. Evening, YouTubers. Danielle Bluestone here. Still working on this Guy Fawkes mask. So, where I left off before, let me just put this down. Where I left off before was I had finished sculpting the mask, and then I laid some plaster over top of it, and I made a mold, which kind of turned out alright. I mean, I'm actually pretty pleased with it for a first effort. You know, it's got some not bad detail. I kind of cracked it, being impatient, taking the thing out of the mold. Can you see that? Anyway, I pressed one face out of there, and this is it here. It's not bad, but you can see it's, yeah, it's got a long way to go. Because this is paper clay, I mean, I could break this off and I could rebuild this and then cast another thing. And I may do that. But for the meantime, I'm going to try and do another press mold, and I guess that's what I'll devote my attention to tonight. So I'm going to try and salvage this mold as best I can. I'm going to, I got some clay here. I'm just going to shore it up to keep it steady in one spot while I press another thing of clay in there and make another mask. So that's where I'm going tonight, okay? If you get bored, turn this off and tune into the next one, or hang on and I'll see what I can accomplish here. Okay. Alright. So I just got some clay here. I'm going to build a kind of wedge underneath the mold to hold it in place. Like that. Do the same thing on the other side. That should be pretty good right about there, huh? Okay. So yeah, now you're a little closer. You can have a closer look at that mask. Now, when I first pulled it out of the mold, the original clay that I had sculpted, this was all that was left of it. And I kind of like that. Whoops, where are you here? I kind of like that. So I think I'm going to keep it and fire it. Anyway, okay, I'm going to carry on here like that. So. Too bad I can't zoom in on the mold here. Actually, maybe I can just lift it up. He's going to have kind of a scar face, but that's okay. I can, where's, there, you can see the line down there maybe. Anyway, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of scar there, but I can clean that up in paper clay after the thing's molded. So. I'm just going to grab another slab of clay and then I'll roll it out real thin and press it into this mold, and we'll see what happens in a couple of days. Like that. Okay. Inside this newspaper I got a slab of clay here, and I'm thinking it's about 1/8 of an inch thin. Alright, there isn't going to be a whole lot to see here. I mean, I'm just going to press this into the mold, and then I'm going to have to leave it for, a couple days anyway, for the clay to dry, and for it to release from the mold. So, if you're wondering about the spaceship and the one-eyed space dog here, that's going to take up the rest of the video. Or I'm going to turn my attention to what I had started with, which is soft forms. But anyway, I'll continue on with this, and then I'll tune this back in a couple of days when I got the results. Okay, so here goes. Here I wax philosophic. I better shut up and just do this, okay? Because I should be saving that for the next video. Ah. He's singing, I only have eyes for you. Well, I only have eye for you. That's funny. I only have eye for you. Yeah. The next video will be more interesting anyway. I hope this one's entertaining anyway. We'll see once I get back to editing. Whoa, that was close. The zoomer nearly hit the water there. That would have been the end of it. Yeah. Alright, so much for Guy Fawkes. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to have to leave this for a couple of days. And let it dry. And then once it's dry, we can fool around with it. I can embellish it. I can actually even make another mold, which I just might do, and continue on. My idea with the Guy Fawkes mask, I mean, once I got the mold down, you can make paper clay with porcelain clay by adding, you can just use layers of toilet paper, like a layer of clay, a layer of toilet paper, spray it down. And I'll get to that. But you can make porcelain paper clay, which is, porcelain is a much finer grain than this low-fire paper clay. This stuff's actually quite coarse. But porcelain is very fine. And depending on the amount of paper fiber that you add to the porcelain, you can make it translucent. If you do a Google search for porcelain paper clay, you'll see some candle holders that were made of porcelain paper clay, and the brilliance of the flame comes through the body of the clay. It's beautiful. So that was kind of what I had in mind when I first started this project. Wouldn't it be cool to make a clay translucent Guy Fawkes mask? We're all the 99%, right? We're all that one being, that one faceless face, you know? Okay, so that's going to be it for this one. Now, on the next video, I'm going to talk about the dog here is made from a soft form. And I'm going to walk you through building a soft form and bringing it to this kind of resolution and beyond. So that's in the next video. Tune in. Thank you. Namaste. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Where's that clicker? Whoa, it nearly hit the water there, boy. That would have been bad.